This weekend, the Sprint Cup and Nationwide Series head to the Irish Hills of Michigan, while the Truck Series heads to Gateway Motorsports Park near St. Louis for the first time in a few years. The latest news, schedule, standings, and more coming up on NASCAR 5. The information you need relating to the sport you love, all within 5 minutes. NASCAR 5 starts right now. First, a look back to last weekend when the Cup Series raced at Pocono and the Truck Series stopped in Texas. NASCAR's most popular driver, Dale Earnhardt Jr., won the Pocono 400. This marked Hendrick Motorsports' fourth consecutive victory at the track. Brad Keselowski, Kurt Busch, Denny Hamlin, and Kyle Larson rounded out the top 5. Meanwhile, Jeff Gordon has retaken the lead in the standings by 16 points over Matt Kenseth. Dale Earnhardt Jr., Jimmy Johnson, and Brad Keselowski round out the top 5. For more post-race coverage, visit carnets.ca and click on Closed Wheel Racing. In the Truck Series WinStar World Casino 400 from Texas Motor Speedway, Matt Crafton was your winner. Justin Lofton and Joe Nemechek followed him across the start-finish line. Meanwhile, Crafton leads by 11 points in the standings over Johnny Sauter and 23 over Ron Hornaday Jr. It's time now for a news update. Sources have told the Charlotte Observer that Greg Biffle has extended his contract with Roush Fenway Racing. The Observer says that an official announcement could come soon. Stay tuned for the latest on this developing story. Linda Petty has been named the first quarter recipient of the NMPA's Spirit Award. The wife of the King, Richard Petty, was the premier force behind a charitable organization, the Women's Auxiliary of Motorsports, which provides assistance to those in need within the racing community. Linda Petty passed away back in March at the age of 72. According to the NMPA's website, quote, "The NMPA Spirit Award is designed to recognize character and achievement in the face of adversity, sportsmanship, and contributions to motorsports," end quote. And legendary team owner Junie Dunlavey passed away at the age of 90. Dunlavey fielded cars from the 1950s into the 2000s. His famous number 90 car has taken 3 drivers to Rookie of the Year titles. Hendrick Motorsports will honor Dunlavey with a special decal that will be placed on all 4 of the team's cars this weekend at Michigan. NASCAR 5 would like to send its condolences to Junie Dunlavey's family and friends. The next edition of NASCAR 5 will be posted next week on Friday, June 20th. Meanwhile, the next NASCAR 5 Canadian Tire Series edition will be posted today. Tune in for the latest schedule, standings, and more, getting you set for tomorrow night's race. Series Director Alex Nagy will join me over the phone to preview the inaugural race at Autodrome Chaudière. All that and much more on NASCAR 5 Canadian Tire Series edition here on my YouTube channel. Stay tuned because this weekend's schedule for the top 3 series is coming up next. Here's a look at which races we'll be previewing for you next week here on NASCAR 5. We've got the NASCAR Canadian Tire Series covered, with driver interviews and keys to the race. The latest information including news and schedules. Before and after every race. NASCAR 5 Canadian Tire Series edition exclusively on my YouTube channel. The Camping World Truck Series heads to the Gateway Motorsports Park near St. Louis for the Drive-In for Lineman 200. The race will begin at about 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow night and will air on Fox Sports 1, Speed Channel, the Motor Racing Network, and SiriusXM. Qualifying will be a few hours before the main event at 5 p.m. Eastern Time with TV coverage on Fox Sports 2. The NASCAR Nationwide Series will head to the Michigan International Speedway for the Ollie's Bargain Outlet 250. The race will begin at around 2 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow with televised coverage on ESPN and TSN2. Radio coverage will be on MRN and SiriusXM. Qualifying will be at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time with broadcast coverage on ESPN2. Then on Sunday, the Sprint Cup Series Quicken Loans 400 from Michigan. The race will start shortly after 1 p.m. Eastern Time and will air on TNT, TSN2, MRN, and SiriusXM. Qualifying has already been run and Kevin Harvick is on the pole. More on the starting lineup Sunday on the Race Morning Update at my website, bryceturner.wix.com/home. Thanks for watching this week's edition of NASCAR 5. I'm Bryce Turner. Enjoy the races.